Hello everyone, it's Jewelchic Daily Happiness video number 112. It's cocktail day tomorrow, it's Friday. Okay, so today someone tagged me in a girl's video of when she met Oprah when she came to Australia. So she just tagged me. I didn't even know what it was. So I go to it and it's my friend Jenna, who I adore. But I had heard her Oprah story before because I met her through that exact experience. But I hadn't seen all the parallels there was between her story and my story and our sense of belief in ourselves and what was going to happen. And then I was just looking through this book to work out what I was going to talk to you about because it's got to that time of the night where I think, oh my God, I've got to make a happiness video. And the quote that came up from Oprah, it says, one of my main goals on the planet is to encourage people to empower themselves. So Jenna's video was telling the story of how when Oprah came to, she watched Oprah from when she was 14. Jenna's probably, 20 years younger than me, I suppose. And she watched Oprah from when she was a kid. You know, she's 14 years old and she used to love it. And when everyone else was buying Dolly and Cleo magazines, she was buying the Oprah magazine. We were buying them at the same time without even knowing. But I was early 20s and just starting a family and she was in her teenage years. Anyway, she just loved Oprah and she felt like she was learning, and so did I. And it's really interesting because when she told the story, she said one day her mum said to her, because her mum knew how much she loved Oprah, and she said, look, Jenna, for your 21st birthday, you can go to the Oprah show if we can possibly get tickets to go to the show, because everyone knows how hard it was to get tickets. She said, you can go to the show or we can have a 21st birthday. So Jenna goes, okay, well, we'll try and go to the Oprah show. And within 2 weeks, miraculously, they had tickets. So they flew across to Chicago and went to the show. And then Jenna said that she felt like that was amazing. And she, everyone came in, she thought, wow, there's Oprah and all that. But in her heart, she felt that wasn't it completely. She felt there was still more to come. And I've had that, I know that feeling, Jenna. I had that, I'm going to send this to her so she knows. I've had that exact same feeling. Like when I saw Oprah many times and went to the show many, many times before she'd been to my house or any of that sort of stuff. But when I saw her in Chicago one of the times and she actually remembered me, I was like dancing. I came out and I was like, oh, that was so great. And I remember telling my dad the story and ringing him, but I knew there was more to come. I said to Paul, I don't know why, but there's more to come. And I actually told her, I've got myself on video telling her this story at the house. I must try and find that somewhere. I'll see if I've got it on here. If I've got it on my phone, I'll post it, but I don't know if I have. Anyway, and I said to her, I always felt there was more to come. And she said to me when she was at the house, and there's still more to come. And there always is. It's bizarre. Like I've had so many beautiful experiences with Oprah. It's uncanny. And Jenna also talks about the preparation, that there's no such thing as luck. It's opportunity and preparation meeting. If you're not prepared for a certain thing, it's not going to happen. For example, like when I got to interview Oprah, it was only that I'd done so much mucking around on YouTube and doing videos like these that I felt capable of interviewing her. Like if I'd never done that, I wouldn't have been prepared and I would have probably shied. Well, I wouldn't have got that experience because I wouldn't have had the prior stuff. It's so interesting, isn't it? So I was fascinated watching Jenna's thing, or her Instagram story. She's called Plant Mama if you want to go and find her on Instagram. She's lovely. She's started a business where she has plants and she puts them in people's homes or offices, buildings. Like she's very successful and she's very good at creating what she wants to do. And she loves The Secret and all that stuff. And today on the video, she was talking about her vision board. Mine's behind me here. And we've kind of even got the same philosophies on that. Like she was telling the story how when she got up on the stage and she met Oprah, she actually had a picture on her vision board. I'm pointing to her vision board, that's my vision board. And she had a picture of all that happening. And then years later, when she thought about it, she saw that she was wearing the same color as this person, as Oprah and she were wearing when they met. Like, I love a good vision board. I will do a video about vision boards one day because there's a lot of stuff to talk about with that. Let me know if you're interested in that. A few people say to me, the requests that I'm getting lately that someone wants a tour of my art room. I mean, it's so messy, everybody, but I would, I can take you around and show you that. And I also do want to do a vision board thingy one day just to explain, like, it's not just a matter of putting pictures up and doing that sort of thing. And that's also what Jenna said. You have to feel it, if that makes sense. Anyway, I was excited because the thing with Jenna is, so what happened for Jenna was the Oprah people contacted her because she made this crazy video to meet Oprah when Oprah came to Australia. After she'd been to Chicago, she made this video, sent it in. They loved it. Producers contacting her, then nothing. And that is what they did for me too with the taco night. And so then she went to the show. They gave her tickets. They said, oh, we've got the show. And she was sitting there with her mum in the audience, and all of a sudden her big video came up on the screen, and she's like, oh my God. And it was all very exciting, and she got to meet Bon Jovi, and it was like a big thrill. It was a major dream come true for her. And it's really fun because Jenna and I also became friends over that. I can't remember if we met backstage, or I can't remember exactly when we met, whether it was backstage on that day or at a later event. Maybe Jenny, you'll have to tell me. But we've seen each other in Rome and Greece and here. And even though she's much younger than me, we just really like each other. And I love her energy because I know she gets it, and she gets that what you put in, you get back. And it's so true, everybody. So please be mindful of all that. Like, we are creating our lives. We are the artists. Remember back in like the first video I did, we're the artists of our lives, and we can create anything we want. You've just got to believe in it. And Jenna was saying in her video that when, the Oprah producers contacted her and she was chatting away, but then nothing happened. And she was thinking, oh, maybe I'll get to, and then nothing happened. And her mum, who's a life coach, pulled her aside and said, okay, you know what? You've done amazing things, that you got the attention of the producers. You've got to let it go now because someone else got that experience. It's not yours this time. Don't be disappointed. Let it go. She let it go. And she actually said she felt it let go. And then she walked in the house and she got a phone call. I just love the whole thing. I just know that universal energy is what created it, as it did for me. Anyway, I think that's interesting. It's Friday tomorrow. We are dressing up and having cocktails. What do you think? This is the top I was telling you about, my new one. Do you like that? I like it. This is a coloured by Catherine one as well. I love her stuff. I think she's so clever. She's got a cute little singlet top underneath. She's got a young baby. Well, she's got a few kids actually, so I don't know how she fits it all in. But I'm very glad to have someone I can say, oh, make me a little top. I'm her favourite customer. Well, she's my favourite tie-dye. I don't know if I'm her favourite customer, but I do love her stuff, and I really enjoy wearing it, even though it is a little bit crazy. All right, everybody, have a beautiful Friday. Beautiful Friday tomorrow, and have a cocktail. And I'm thinking, if when I launch my range, we can't do a launch party because it's going to be very unlikely here in Melbourne, isn't it? I'm thinking we might have a big Zoom party. What do you think about that idea? And I will give you a link, and there'll be like some fun things to do, and like, well, I don't know, we'll work it out. I was talking about tonight, and I kind of like the idea. Do you like the idea? All right, lots of love. See you tomorrow. Bye.